Hello, YouTube! Woo! Welcome, YouTube! Ah! Bro! Boa Vista! Benfica with the choke! Boa Vista win the Portuguese Cup! Oh, yes! Oh, baby. Oh, wow, Liverpool. Led by Omer Schurer with a 3-0 in the Champions League final. And Liverpool are the champions of Europe again. Liverpool have done it. Daniel Degg, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Oh, my God, dude. I got to the semifinals and we dropped. What is wrong with you? We are now 13th in the club rankings. Our coefficient is expected to continue to climb. As we continue to ball out, we are 13th in the club rankings. All right.
The lack of Americans in ODFC is sickening.
It is. Our $8.75 million signing from Victoria Pilsen turns into a $45 million move to the Premier League for Ali Faour, the 22-year-old Czech right back. A balanced, capable offensive player who threw himself forward with athleticism, with confidence. We're going to miss you, Ali Faour. Thanks for being a valuable part of this team, Ali. Thanks for being a valuable part of this team that started, in a Champions League frickin' semifinal this year. See you later for $45 million. I really, really doubt it, man, but it is a possibility. Ralf Weimann. Dude, what the f? He's available on a free chat because his contract's running out. Hi, Ralph. Hi. Yeah, I think we're a Liga NOS winning side, Ralph, personally. I am personally of that opinion. Minimum fee release clause. We're going to need to remove that and the sell-on fee percentage, Ralph. All right, now Ralf Weimann wants significant cash. I could see why Leipzig did not want to give it to him. He only wants it through 2035 as well. But the dude is free, and when it comes to deep-lying playmakers, you're not getting better than Ralf Weimann. Ladies and gentlemen, Ralf Weimann. He even plays center back when you're playing a team that's just like not good. You can just put Ralf Weimann out there, knock it around. It's a dude can play the whole spine of the team with a natural feel for the. Oh man, Ralf, get in, my boy. Free transfer. God, the scouts found him in the nick of time. Relocation is complete. The board proudly announced the completion of the club's move into Oriental Dragon Stadium during a brief ceremony at the new stadium. The spokesperson for the board declared that the club anticipated the new stadium to cause a surge in support and interest in the local community. It had been necessary for the club to take out a loan of $33 million to complete the works, which we didn't need to take out. The club's objective of building a new stadium has finally been realized. Their vision for the future is very much taking shape. As a result, it is in Almada, 20,150 on a grass surface. Very good stadium condition. Oh, yeah. Good for all competitions, and it hosts all ODFC teams. We've got our own stadium, boys. It's done. Ready to be moved into. And it's landed. Johan Kernan, Maher Madludi, Tolga Durgan, Ralf Weimann, Luis Barrios, Devin Zulu, Oscar Calleja. All are at least B- signings. Chat! I think we're doing pretty well, Chad. I think we're doing pretty well. It's a lot of bees at this level. That's a lot of B's, ladies and gentlemen. The first signing, Johan Karnen. The perfectionist center back brought in from KRC Genk, and they are not happy to have let the Belgian national team player go. Not only is he good with the ball, he is a god defensively and a force in the air. A regular starter on the back line all season long. Boy, is he a baller. 6'4", 180 pounds, a lean, mean heading machine. Second, Maher Madloudi, the poaching striker from Tunisia, who's been signed, and well, he's pretty good. He turned 18 2 months ago. He's got great potential. He knows how to put the ball in the back of the net, and he should eventually be a good athlete. This is more of a potential play, though, and Madloudi is probably not going to be super relevant to the first team, except in specific situations early on in his career. By the time this guy's 21 years old, though, I think he is going to be a very viable top-class poaching player. Still a good snag. What did we pay for him? 13? Yeah, definitely a good snag. He's going to end up being worth a lot more than that. Third, central midfielder, Tolga Durgan. Why the did you give this a B? He doesn't have any potential. Who was the scout? Who was the scout? What did we pay for this guy? 3.2 million? Fine. We ended up getting a really good deal. But you said he had 5-star potential, you melon. He honestly is a really good 16-year-old, 18-year-old, but still. What am I supposed to do? Ralf Weimann. Plays 1-2s, knocks the ball past opponent, which is interesting, but he has a quick first step, so it should work. And he's not a very good dribbler, like, ball control-wise. Tries first-time shots because of his good first touch. Should make him a better finisher than he is. And stays back at all times, so he won't really have the opportunity to use that much, but... All right, hiddens. Only 3 cons. Thank goodness. We just signed a world-class player on a free at 25 years old. Next up, a striker we signed a couple years ago named Luis Barrios. All right. Oh, we signed him probably 2 years ago for $1.5 million. A player that had, he's an advanced forward. He's very athletic. He's got the holy trinity. You know, it's what he does. Now, Devin, yeah, he's totally useful. He'll be worth a lot more than 1.5 million. He just got to spend a year or two with our facilities and our coaching staff. Devin Zulu. We signed this guy like 3 years ago. Oh yeah, Devin. That's a good player right there. This dude would be cracked on most of the teams in the world already. He's got a great shake and bake. He's a surprising force in the air with his size. So those back post crosses, he's able to win pretty easily. He's got good control of the ball. He's got a good grasp of crossing. You know, a little low on the work rate stamina side. Vision could use some work. Obviously, his heading's a little low. Not a natural goal scorer. There is plenty to like about Devin Zulu, especially considering we signed him for $625,000, and he's going to end up being a really good player. And now goalkeeper. Our second goalkeeper, we finally brought him into contract deal, Oscar Calleja. And the potential really isn't there. Okay, he grew an inch, chat. You were getting all over me for this. He was 5'9". Well, guess what? He's 5'10". So, you know, he's 5'10". It is what it is. Aerial reach went up 1. Not only was a 5'9" goalkeeper, there's a 5'9" goalkeeper that would have been playing for Extremadura since he was like 17 years old. Yeah, he's an NBA 6-footer. Absolutely. And yeah. Isn't that nice? That's really pretty. I like that. I think that could be really effective too. Complete forward on support and complete forward on attack. Couple of world-class level forwards. Ralf, Weimann back there. Got Siki's. That's why I love FM, dude. I didn't even know Ralf Weimann was. Now he's like integral to the tactic we're building to go into this pivotal, amazing season. We're going to save this as baby Vi. Save. And then just for y'all, we'll go ahead and publish that to our Steam. And we've got Big Boy Pants over here, which is this. And then let's come up with a third tactic. All right, let's say we actually do successfully teach Serovich to round the keeper. And then eventually we teach him and Buizen Philander to play as a winger over here. We want to get narrow defensively when we get back, kind of force them back outside. And just, this is the flying wings here. All right. That's the flying wings. But yeah, and let's just resave this and publish it again. I feel like I haven't done that for y'all in a while, and it has certainly adapted a little bit. And so let's resave Big Boy Pants, and then publish that to Steam as well. If you guys, it might already be published, and then it'll just change. I don't know, but we'll put it up there. Riega close to doing the $7 million deal. How much did we sign you for back in the day? 350,000. He's done loans everywhere. Went to Varzim, played well. Down in the second division, he did back-to-back Ligue 1 Ost loans where he played well. Then went to the Bundesliga with Fortuna Dusseldorf and played well. I honestly feel like he might be worth more than 7 million, but Riega, honestly, I hope you improved. I hope we created a nice path for you to prove yourself, and we helped you improve. First look at ODFC at Oriental Dragon Stadium. 20,000 capacity stadium will welcome its first opponents, Barcelona, to put on a show for a bumper crowd. A capacity crowd is expected. President Jose Afonso added that he hoped the match would be a spectacle for everyone in attendance. 1,000 Barcelona fans are joining us. I can't imagine it's too long of a trip. Look, Darby. Darby. I don't know what to tell you, man. You guys aren't bringing your hard hat on this. Oh, this is a sad one. We knew it was coming. This guy's been at the club, and he kind of fell out of the team last year. But all you need to do to break down Carvajal is look at those match ratings and tell me this isn't one of just the best players in the history of this team. One of the best players in the history of this team. Signed as a stopgap left back option after Diego Castellanos was sold against our will. He ended up becoming just one of the best complete wingback orchestrators I've ever had. Blazed the trail for Alejandro Daher to take his position. And in the end, I think we made a profit on him. We just about made a profit on him. At the end of all of that, we still almost get the profit in. Kortrijk is buying a very good fullback from this club. Good night, sweet prince. Okay, here we go. We're missing our fullbacks, which means this is going to be a little more painful than normal. And Yazko's here. And we really don't have another right back right now if Inyazko is already playing. And so, Duarte? Where are you? Let's play Duarte. He can play over there, so we'll let him have the chance. Weimann there. Katsikis there. Karolainen and Cerna next to each other. I'm going to go Silva and Serovich with Buizen on the bench. I am obviously going to manage this game with the full intention of actually winning, because that would be nice. I think a Eurowath being up there would be great. Armando Pereira. Yeah. I want to set the defense. Okay, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the new Oriental Dragon Stadium. This is the time. We're not. Luke Edwards isn't on the bay. Well, should we watch Luke Edwards play? Should we take in the spectacle of a Luke Edwards performance? Perhaps against Barcelona. You only selected 10 substitutes. Well, that would explain why I felt like there was not quite enough space. Here we go, lads. Luke Edwards makes it onto the bench. Yeah, we had 2 more subs. My bad. 20,000 seats. Oriental Dragon Stadium hosts its first match. Led out of the tunnel by Nikolaos Katsikis. against Barcelona, who have started Haaland. They've not started Mbappe. I don't even think he's anywhere near the team. They've started Szoboszlai. Holecek is the most valuable player in the world out there. And Anthony Victory, who we know is good and hilariously named. Nice! Looks like an actual freaking ground. Beautiful. The palm trees through the little corner there. Oh, yeah. I mean, this is we're playing at home right now. We're playing at home right now, chat. We're playing at home. Can you believe it? This is the ODFC stadium. It's packed to the brim. We're playing Barcelona. I mean, how far we've come from the beginning of this save down in the 4th tier. Well, I mean, we overrun everybody in the midfield automatically. All right, Serovic. Go off, King. Yes! Thomas Isgren right back where he belongs, bagging goals on set pieces. You know, like I said, whether we blow them out, they blow us out, whatever. You can't take much from this early type of match. Onyasko to Katsikis! Drifting in. Get you out the field, man. We're not exacerbating any injuries here. Boys, and you're up. He did play a long Euros campaign. Oh, Garay. Oh, Boysen. Boysen for Onsi. Look at this. This is our stadium. That's so freaking cool. Our ground. Rocking, intimidating, walls of noise. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Luke Edwards. There's a lot of hype about this man, the young Englishman from Fulham. He's been babied up to this level by Oriental Dragon. But now he's been put in against Barcelona in the stadium's debut. And here is Luke. Oh, he's playing a lovely bit of tiki-taka football here. Koralainen. It's got Falenda! Boy, crossed the line. Okay, wait a second. Yeah, I think this tactic's going to be really good. That's more like it, Ricardo. Oh boy, Kernan. Oh, it's open. He's gone. He's gone. He's just faster than they are. All right, Boysen. And they break in the new stadium with a 3-1 win over Barcelona. Johan Kernan with the assist. The header out to Boysen Philander, who knows how to get it done. Very happy. Yeah, 3-1. We controlled the match against a kind of half-strength Barcelona team. We executed our game plan.